Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Alan Wake. I would say for the last time, but maybe not. Maybe not, because what we've got is this is the last act of the game. We've got a long road to go down in order to get to Cauldron Lake. It's a big distance. And then that ends the main game, but we've then got 2 DLC chapters to get through. So I'm probably not going to get through both of those today after finishing off the main game. We'll see. I mean, you know, I could surprise you. Could surprise myself, I should say. But, that'll do it. Yeah, so when we left off, we were sort of here at this little motel place. I don't think there's too much around. Probably a couple of pieces of coffee somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll wander, because I'm pretty sure one of these places is Nightingale's room. I'm pretty sure I remember that. It's been a while. As I say, I don't remember everything about this game. But it's open. That's usually a good start. Hey, coffee! Coffee.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
So what have we got? We got 8 of these, and we've got 6 of those. In that case, I'll stick with the rifle. More ammo is better. Come on, pick up the damn rifle, please. Thank you. The thing is, hey, look who it is. Nightingale makes a reappearance.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Flashbangs, flashbangs. As you can see, he's got a lot of pictures. Yeah.
Look after yourself and your could have fooled me, pal.
I remember that fight being harder. I don't know. I think that's the only room you can go in. Oh, can you go in this one? No. Guess not. I do remember that fight being much harder. Or maybe it's because it just takes you by surprise. But I remembered it was like, you know, going to happen, so it didn't surprise me, maybe. I don't remember that now. Weird. It's funny. I just remember that killing me last time. Oh, hang on. I didn't check out the emergency box. I don't have a lot of stuff because it kind of just... Between chapters and even chapter sections, you lose all your shit. I guess to either lift you up if you end up like using up a lot of your stuff, or to bring you down if you have too much stuff. To sort of, I guess, flatten the difficulty curve in that regard, you know? To sort of maintain it. Alright. The thing about the trip down to Cauldron Lake, it's not actually that hard. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's as I say, it's not really that hard. It's more so over just it's long, and there are sections where you have to get out of your car because, of course, there are. Why wouldn't there be? It's just a really long-winded, kind of a gauntlet, I guess. Sort of before the last boss, sort of a... See, it works. And as you can see, time to get out of the car again. It's also, it is quite tough. Like, it's designed to be a proper gauntlet. So the best thing you can do is take it nice and slow, as best you can.
What the hell?
You will notice the deer thing is over there in the background, making its sort of vague shape known. Thought you'd left that behind in town? Absolutely not. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's the other thing you've really got to be careful of. Is if the floor decides to just not properly be there. As I said, take it slow. There is, I think there's an achievement for getting through this within a certain amount of time, but I'm not really going for that right now, so screw it. I thought that was the deer thing. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I thought that came back in this one. Or maybe I'm thinking one of the DLC bits. I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, it does. You see my point? Oh, for crying out loud, really? God damn it, game. That's the other thing, the checkpoints are a lot less generous on this run. Link. He's actually going to do this properly this time. Unless we keep running into dangerous fridges. Woo. Fortunately, they're nice enough to give you a car. Phew. Stay in your car. Trust me, it's safer this way. Only leave if it forces you to. And yes, it is a monster truck. Desperately trying to climb up a cliff and totally unable to get to me. I don't remember. Let's find out. Oh, I think it expected me to get out of the car during that section. But I did not. So it's fine. That's a flare, I guess. It's a flare I didn't have before, so I suppose I can accept it and take it. Let's just go. Good enough. Literally throwing everything at me in the hope of getting rid of me. It's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna let me go past, which is a bit of a shame, really. There's some things down here. Hold up. Then yeah, okay, we'll take the shotgun. Sadly, we're out of the car again. Which is a shame, because it would be a bloody good idea to be in the car right now. As I said, gauntlet. All this weird black goop everywhere. Damn. Ooh, that went surprisingly well. Shotgun ammo. Random shotgun ammo? Hang on. Bunch of random stuff all over the place. Why is it just random stuff scattered around? I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, I don't not really mind at the moment. Come on, look, that's clearly a flare. Nope, it's not letting me have it. I'll take every scrap of ammo I can get now all the enemies are dead. Huh. You know, I don't think I ever noticed all that ammo just scattered on the floor around here. Ooh, wait, manuscript page? Hello. First one I've had in a while.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
And yep, another car. Told you, this is a long stretch of the game. I'm fine. Didn't specifically remember this being here, but there we go.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. "I don't think I'm ever going to see him again," he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully you two will have a lovely tearful reunion in Alan Wake 2. I'm really curious what they've got planned for that, because, like, considering what happens at the end of the DLC, and then in American Nightmare, and then again in... I mean, I don't know. I don't know when American Nightmare is set in the timeline versus Control. You know, because, like, Alan Wake is set contemporary times compared to when the game came out, which was 2015, and Control is set contemporary in terms of when Control came out, so, you know, 2019, 2020. So there is definitely a difference in terms of the dates, and it is a thing of, well, American Nightmare is not... I don't remember if that's given a date. I guess I'll find out when I play it. But it is that thing of, well... Nice. Alright, so we're looking for a way to open up the gate. I think I'll stick with what I got, although I do need to reload this. moss. Batteries, yes please. Flashbangs. Flare gun, hell yes. Of course, there's the map of Bright Falls, and you can actually if you actually bother to look at it, you can totally see, like, you got the dam there at the top. I'm not going to point the light at it because it makes it way too bright. But you got the dam and the power plant at the top of the map. You got Cauldron Lake right there. You got the Water Raid, the Elderwood National Park. You got all these places dotted around. So they really did map this out, and I do wonder if, like, maybe in early development, this game was going to be at least sort of open world in that respect. It's not, and as I say, I do wonder if it was supposed to be. I'm not looking for there it is. I was gonna say, I'm not looking for a way to open up the gate. Yeah, so I wonder. Oh, hello. So yeah, I do wonder if maybe in early development it was supposed to be an open world-ish sort of game, and then, like, maybe they decided to just stick to a more linear format to, you know, be able to focus on the storyline, which is, of course, the strength of Alan Wake is its storyline. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Damn it. Get the feeling I'm probably not supposed to be in a car at the moment.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Poor Zane. Dude never did quite catch a break. Even in his big search to save the day, he didn't quite do it because he didn't understand the rules. Wake does, though. Or he grew to. Yep. 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 Oh no. All right. Stay in the car. As best I can anyway, this thing's already smoking. That worked. Surprisingly. Sadly, my car is now totaled, and there are no spares. Mm-hmm. And a car. Good job, really. Alright. We still got a ways to go yet. It's such a long stretch to get all the way down to Cauldron Lake on this bit. As I said, if you're trying to do it, like... Because as I said, I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for getting down here in like 30 minutes or something. I don't remember the exact time.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh god. Yeah. This is a bit I remember being hard. Push, 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 push.
I will never give her to you. Coffee. Shotgun's fine. Yeah, this is a weird glitch. I noticed this in the last one, where it seemed like enemies weren't allowed to move as long as you were on the thing. I have never seen a glitch like this, although I will say it does make these things much more manageable. Obviously, now that's not good. No, sadly not. That went remarkably well. Seriously, I don't know why that's a glitch. It's so strange. As I said, I don't remember that ever happening in
the Xbox version might be just an error on PC. I really don't know. As I said, never seen anything like that before. That is very strange. That is like a very weird glitch. I'm not necessarily complaining. Made the game easier. Yeah, so I mean, it's a question of whether do I keep the shotgun or do I stick with or do I switch to the rifle? I stick with the shotgun. Push, 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 push.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Alright.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Also got some birds to deal with. We're getting close-ish. The fact I've got this much flare gun ammo is fantastic. And, oh. Who doesn't love scenes like this? Warming glow of light. Random, why would he give me 2 ways up here? Yeah, that's not gonna work, pal. Push, 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 push. Hold that thought. Oh, dear. Double health again. Nice. God, I am so well stocked. Considering the last boss in this game is pathetically easy, if memory serves. It's sort of semi-scripted. You can fail, and trust me, I have failed in the past, but it's not hard. It's more of a cinematic type thing. There we go. Copy. Copy, copy. Whoa. Now that's just cheating. Don't sneak up on someone like that. It's rude. See, now that's... Nice. Nice. Sure, I saw something flashing in there. Nope, maybe not. Alright. I don't actually remember how much is left, but we'll just sort of keep plugging away at it. Guess we'll see. Oh, that's a lot of fog. Haha, too slow. Okay, doing good. Doing good. Guess we're going this way, huh? I hate these fast guys. Fair enough. But how annoying those fast runners are. Mostly just using up the ammo at this point. And it's fun. Big thump. Coffee. Works for me. Can't you just slow down for 5 seconds? Honestly, you don't need to go running around all over the place like this. One, and a 2, and a 3. Oh, bugger me. Bomb. That's a good bomb. I never got that much shotgun ammo. Okay, let's use some shotgun ammo. Bound to need some at some point soon. Dump. Amazing that something that's that fast takes that many hits to kill. Okay. Let's keep things chugging along. Take more flashbacks. Oh, is this the bit I'm thinking of that's really annoying? Oh, it might be. I'm well stocked though, so hopefully it won't be too bad. And
I needed to get the generator running.
okay. Maybe this is the bit I was thinking of, not the bit before.
Ah. Overeager. You see, then that sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, balls. I remember this being annoying. It's basically a combination of the super fast enemies that I've been running into and super strong enemies that take a lot to get rid of. Alright. Whoa! Hello, you. Alright. Whew. Nice. Are we close to the end? We might be close to the end.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
And he's gone. Because I destroyed the boat, presumably.
Do as you're told.
Okay. Yeah, this is right at the end. I can see the tornado in the distance.
Alice never loved you.
Sure, you gotta find that a little further, yeah. Just worm your way forward. It's fine. Did anything about even trying? And you see you get flare gun and ammo, which should clue you into what the hell it is you've actually got to do, but whatever.
You will fail.
Oh, balls. Oh no, it knocked me off. God damn it, I hate it when it does that. That's the annoying thing. You got to get past the knockoffs.
You can't win.
I can give it a bloody good go, I think.
You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
There we go.
Hell!
Not quite.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
I think I'm gonna go for Wander first.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Nah, let's keep going. Speaking of keeping going, I know it's 4 o'clock, but we're so close to the end, I may as well just keep playing and then we'll take a break once I hit the end of the
Come
game.
back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Speaking of Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
All right. And here we are at the very, very end. I do like this, by the way. This is, the record, yes. That's the thing. And it's like you're literally bringing things into reality by typing them, or, you know, with the light as such. I think that's such a clever mechanic, and it really comes into play in more of a direct fashion in the DLC. Build things, I think is great. Shopping carts and all sorts of stuff like that.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas! Put it down!
Your heart is filled with darkness.
I do like how it has Barbara and Tom being voiced by the same people of Alan and whatnot. Clever touch. This is the end of the game, by the
Now
way.
you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Of course, that was him talking about like the price and atonement and all that stuff, because it's like he realized the mistake that Zane made, because Zane tried to just erase everything and that didn't work, but he offered himself up in exchange for Alice. Balance. That's why she was allowed out. And of course now, because of that, literally the entire game did not happen. I think. It's unclear. It's like you got Deerfest going off perfectly fine. Everybody who was like dead before now still alive. It's weird. So technically the whole game never happened because he rewrote it. Maybe.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
And there you have it. that is the ending. Alan Wake. It's such an abstractish kind of ending in that kind of way, because it's just like, well, what happened? I have no fucking clue. So there are theories. I'm gonna skip the credits because music and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, my thoughts and theory about the ending are he rewrote everything. Sort of. This is what I'm not sure about, because the events in Control, something clearly happened. Like, something happened. There was some mark or stain or something was left from the changes that Alan made. because you'll notice right at the end, like the last shot, is Rose of the diner holding a light, which was like curious. And then you saw behind Agent Nightingale. Now, if, you know, like none of that happened, why was Nightingale in Bright Falls? Some people think, and I remember reading theories about this online back in the day, that like Nightingale was offered up to the darkness to become like its new host, maybe? And like Rose is the new Lady of the Light, perhaps. Again, it's sequel bait, essentially. It is basically like, well, we've planted these seeds, maybe they'll grow into something. Or maybe they're just meaningless and don't actually mean anything at all. Because, I mean, we don't know anything about Alan Wake 2, of course. No idea if it's even going to be set in Bright Falls. I would imagine so, but it'll be interesting to see what's happened. It could just be set anywhere, really. Because, I mean, we don't really know much about the lake and the darkness within itself. Other than that line at the end of him saying, it's not a lake, it's an ocean. Which is implying it's much bigger than it seems. It's like an iceberg, small on the surface, but bigger down below. Makes sense. So, yeah, there's obviously a lot of big question marks. We can play the... I can't remember how to get into them, actually. Yeah, here we go. So we can play the two special things there. I'm pretty sure that's how you get into them. Physics, playback. Ah, there we go then. So, yeah, we can play the two special episodes. Basically, this is DLC. I think it was paid for on the 360 version, and I think it came free with the PC version, actually, which is quite nice of them. So, yeah, I mean, Alan Wake, it's a really good, fun game. Great story. Obviously, there's a lot of mystery here, but the point of the game is the mystery. You know, you're not supposed to have all the answers. Anyway, I know we're about 10 minutes late, so we'll take a quick break now, and when I come back, we'll get started on the Signal DLC. Back in a few minutes, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. So, with the main 6 chapters down, let's get started on the DLC, shall we? Because, I mean, I might as well.
Previously on Alan Wake, something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, and wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of deja vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
I like how they're ghostly, their words are distorted now, and all that stuff.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Again?
You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes. This is it. I'm dying and gone to hell.
Hello.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself.
It's just a complete replay of the original opening, of course. Look, you can actually go in. Yeah. Push hard, you'll do it. Ooh.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons.
Well, flashlight
It's
will do, I
not the
guess.
light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure. What the hell was that?
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
Get your lunchbox.
Damn it, let me pass, let me pass, let me pass, let me pass. Yes. Nailed it. Woo! Nailed it. Alright. Any ammo kicking around? I could really do with some ammo right now. Ah. Okay. Go.
Zane! Wait for me!
Don't
The
think
world
you
had
can.
become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
No, they never do. Whoa! Okay, that happened. I don't have enough ammo for this. Screw you. God damn it.
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
That's what I get for looking around and exploring, I suppose. Hello. Screw you. I'm probably gonna regret. Yep, I regret. Whew. That's fine. I got it. I'm alive. Sort of. Nope, can't go that way.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds slippery stone was thrown away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
Not really. Not right. Oop, flashlight. So as I said, like the mechanic at the end of the game actually becomes an actual full-on gameplay mechanic, which I quite like. Because it's a neat little thing, but it was like barely utilized.
The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
What do you expect?
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him. They cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
Oh no. Let's just head back into the diner. That'll be fine. Oh dear, it's locked. Oh no. Whew. Oh, now do what? There we go. I think you get a whole bunch of random collectibles scattered around in this bit, but I'm not really going to bother with that too much. As fun as it would be. Nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh crap. Oh, god damn it. You dodge one and then the other one just whacks you. Just stick mostly to the shotgun. Whoa, what the, where'd you, This area's too small. Come on, let's do this properly. Come on. This isn't that hard. Well, it's supposed to be anyway. Well, that could work. Just need to get them all in one area first. Hello. There's definitely someone else around here. Where are you? Oh, is he gone? No, he's not. Now you see, that worked. Maybe I should have just run out the back door.
Familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello.
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow me.
Oh!
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone.
Well, that's true. Come on, jump over.
The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
Yeah, we'll manage. Right. Some tools. Flashbang and a flare. That will come in handy. And hey, look. Cardboard cutouts of the characters. Alright. Damn birds, butter off for you. I do not remember this DLC being this bloody hard. Then again, I think I only ever played it once, so that's probably more my memory than anything else. Alright, let's grab everything we can. Shotgun ammo, yes please. Let's get out of here.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Well, let's keep going. Pretty much all we can do. I mean, that's the thing. Like, plays out that we're taking the wrong way and going deeper, but technically, we only ever have one way. Alright, come on, you guys. Alright. Gotcha. Let's get the hell out of here already.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
I remember this. This happened before we found Barry.
Yep, yes it did. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Very nice. Alright.
Playground! Wake's pathetic memories of the Wonder Years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. He surged up and beat Wake down, merry-go-rounds and slides, eager to cane in his head.
Didn't think of that so literally. I'm sure I heard the sound of a ticking clock around or something. Aha. Tick-tock. Get rid of this door. Assuming the lens flare doesn't kill us.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
Key to the door. Oh god. Or maybe I should just say, oh dear. Ow. Ow. Good enough. You're another piece that went bouncing off somewhere, or did I get that one too?
Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed. Wait, I got the door open. Run for it.
Oh yeah, it did. Don't think we're safe in a church. Hey, look who it is. It's Barry. Pretty sure that's a collectible too. It's one of those collectibles that doesn't tell you it's a collectible, but I'm pretty sure it's a collectible. Or something that gives you an achievement for collecting all of it kind of thing, you know? Take all the stuff. Don't need that. Okay, well, batteries are a definite. Again, I do like that, you know, using words to create things again.
It was changing, twisting, out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole.
Oh.
God, not again. The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going
Ah. Oh yeah, you can use those to whack enemies if you're clever. Like that. You only use them once, but once is all you need. Whoa, hello. Which is quite clever. It's like a unique use of the environment to kill things. Again, I really like the idea of, like, you know, shining your light on words to sort of bring them to life. Of course, you got to be careful you don't get yourself caught in one of these things, but it's good enough. Oop, clock. No! God damn it, I was trying to dodge and he wouldn't do it. Ah. That's the one thing I do remember being annoying about this. The recharge points are not great.
The place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here on my own.
Nice and easy now. Make sure that all the enemies aren't going to go sneaking up on me. Really? Alright. A couple of bullets won't matter much. Almost tempted to just wait until my health regenerates. It's that alarm clock again. Hello. You see, now that time is much easier. Let's get out of here before something else happens. Like I said, this is much harder than I remember it being. As I said, I only played it like once. I don't know, maybe twice. Maybe I did play it twice. I don't know. I don't remember.
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
Sell a friend.
Yowza! Barry. Hey, bestseller! Looking good!
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay. Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
The GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it.
Because what would Alan Wake be without Barry Wheeler?
So, anywho, I'm here to help you. The thing is, you need to get a grip, alright?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, you know, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Al, baby, relax, it's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert. Anyway, if this is insane, and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Fine, enough. Can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter out. Deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that. I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world. Or maybe it's the sawmill because I said it. Ooh, Mama! Hey, Al! I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword?
You're fired.
Aww.
Hey, that worked. I was like, that just seems to be sitting out there in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, I wonder if I can use that to kill some enemies. And then I did. I do like that it's like directly accompanied with a little typewriter thing, like you're rewriting the story by having these things just show up.
Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh.
Oh crap. Hey, that works. I hear sounds behind me. What do you think I am, blind? Or deaf even? Basically like a flashbang, only, you know, not. I feel I should wait until my health recharges a bit. Hey, that works. Did I drop anything else? Oh, what we got? We got shotgun ammo. Yes, we got handgun ammo. Flashlight, don't need that. Good enough. Nice. I am getting very lucky with some of this stuff. Nope, we're at the limit of everything. Alright. You say so. Whoa! What the? What did? No, the words don't hurt. Oh, god damn it.
Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh.
Crap. Forgot how hard this was. Right.
He could feel them coming. Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh. They were here. They were here.
That's better. Alright, guess the words do hurt then. I don't remember them hurting before, but apparently they do, so I guess there's that. Oh! No! No! Why wouldn't you fire? God damn it. It's because I picked up the flare gun. And then, of course, I had to switch back out to another bloody weapon. Okay, let's try this again. I can get through this. I've done it before. I know I can. Thing is, this is the part of the game where I don't know as much because, as I said, I haven't played this DLC as much as I played the original game. Let's stick with the shotgun, shall we? Come on, you can get through this. Now, that's fine. That I like.
You know, you're gonna have to make the way possible. The solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really? You think?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
I know.
Yeah, it's gotta zap the words even though they're moving, which is kind of weird if you actually stop to think about it, but whatever. That's one way to do a bridge.
This is the way things should be. I give advice and you follow. That's when things go right. When you get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Figment, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you, too.
Wake's own words, littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash.
I had seen weird transmissions of myself. Not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane. Like a demented storyteller who was out to torment and destroy his protagonist. Get off me!
Yep, not birds, but books, which is quite clever actually if you stop and think about it. Now, obviously, you're gonna wanna try to sneak your way through here as best you can.
Come on! You gotta be careful! Those are bad words! Bad words.
Fortunately, the bird things don't do that much damage to you. They're just kind of more annoying than anything else. Relatively. Bad books. Honestly, it's the sort of thing you'd expect more from a Dan Brown novel. Oh well, let's go. Why is everything so wibbly?
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting spark. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill. Enough!
Yeah, that looks good.
This is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
God damn it. Whoa! Woo! Crap. No, that's not good. That's very much not good. Ah, that's good. Whew. All right. Tough stuff. Huh. All right, let's go.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
I'm making this up. Why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands you. But I'm talking.
Barry.
Poor Shadow Barry. He doesn't get a chance either, unfortunately for him. Woo! Not helping. Doesn't matter, it's not real, right?
I hope you're wearing your seatbelt, Al!
No. Seatbelts are for dead men.
No! That one is going right to the great junkyard in the sky!
Yes, please. Well, that worked. I think the car's a bit stuck. That's fine, I got it. Let's go. Oh god, is that the time already? Okay, well, it's just gone 5. So let's take a break. I guess we're just gonna have to pause for now. I don't remember how long these 2 DLCs are. Probably what'll happen is I'll finish up. I might finish this one today. It might drag in the next time a bit. And then we'll get on to the next one. And depending on how the time sort of sets itself up, I might move straight onto American Nightmare, or I might leave that until the next session. We'll see what happens. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, took me a bit longer than planned. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get going. Do we go down here? Yes, we do. So there. Hunt? No, I don't think we want to hunt. Oh, it could mean a hunting rifle, but I'm quite happy with the shotgun at the moment.
Hey, what are you up to? I thought this was my side of the bed.
Fair enough. That's considering the TV's down there. That's probably the way I'm supposed to go. Alright. So what's up here then? It is literally nothing. Okay. Figures, figures, figures.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies. Wake had nowhere to run.
I'm so sick of you. Damn it.
Crap. Nice. Climb. Batteries and a flashlight. Is that a bigger one than the one I got? Yes. Nice. Good upgrade structure. I like it. You get the small flashlight, then you get the longer one, then you get the big one but it's shorter, and then you get the big one but it's bigger. Alright, where are we going?
Oh, that's never a good sound, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Of course it's not. Whoa! Crap, should have seen that coming, I guess. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay, we're good. Could do with a bit more shotgun ammo, but take what I can get, I guess. Like that, I suppose. Alright, guess we're going in here. Alright. Bobby Butt. Who's next? Hello. I think that was Nightingale model. Nice and easy now.
I think the dust in this place is setting off my allergies. You're not even really there. Well, my allergies are definitely here. See? Allergies.
Take everything you can. Oh, hello, you. That worked. Where did you come from? Honestly, some people, they don't know when to just roll over and die. Ow.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
Yeah, because this is where the timeline starts getting a bit fuzzy. Like, you don't know when. Like, we know for a fact that, like, it's going to be probably a good 10 years, I would guess, between the events of Alan Wake and the events of Alan Wake 2. Because we know from Control, which is set, I want to say 2019, I think. Yeah, which is, I think, set 2019. We know that... Right, yeah, okay, so we gotta press the button and then run for it. The events of Alan Wake 2 are probably going to take place several years in the future. The exact year, not exactly stated, but, you know.
That looks crazy dangerous, Al.
Oh! Hey, 2 for 1. Special offer. Alright, let's get up.
lover. Come here. I've got something for you.
I could only hope that Alice was all right. I didn't know what happened to her after she left the dark place.
Don't worry, the FBC picked her up.
Zane? Is that you?
Hey, hold that pose. That was a good one.
Like this?
Yeah, but smile a little more. No, that's too much. You want to look mysterious, maybe a little tough. You know how people go for those dangerous bad boys.
But I'm not dangerous.
Oh, come on. You write about terrible things all the time. People want to think that you're intimately familiar with them. You kill Casey in this book. You need to look a little bit like a murderer. Oh, that's good. Do that again. You look handsome.
And dangerous.
You know, I wasn't sure about the beard before, but I was wrong. It looks good on you. Okay, I think we're done.
Great. I want to get out of this suit.
Hey, things are looking up.
Guess danger is sexy.
It's the danger zone. And look where it is. Because of course. An alarm clock. Oh, we might... Is this the end of this DLC? This might be the end of this DLC.
Alan, you made it. This area of the dark place is calmer, at least for the time being. We can talk here, but we don't have much time.
Zane, how do I get out of here?
That's what you face. That's you, even as we speak.
Darkness. Darkness coming! Swept him away. Lost. He knew. He knew! He couldn't hold on. He knew there was no way out. Oh!
No! I'm right here,
What
Zane!
was going wrong?
That's not me, it's just...
Wrong?
I don't know, an echo, a hallucination, the dark presence.
No, the dark presence is not responsible for this. You are making this happen. You're trapped in your own nightmares. You are fighting yourself.
Wade didn't understand it. He would never make it. He would never wake up. He'd get swallowed up in the rising tide of darkness. It was coming. It was coming.
Shut up! Ah!
No, Alan, you mustn't.
Swept away by the gathering insanity. Zane was gone. Wade could feel the pressure, gnawing at his mind. The darkness wasn't so bad. It was in him. He felt it. He knew the voice spoke the truth. It was just too hard to think. He couldn't make sense of it. Couldn't. He wanted to go with the flow. Stop thinking and just let go.
Yeah, this actually is the end of the DLC, because I remember this fight. I also remember this fight is hard. So, let's see how well we get on. Really? None of that?
Abandoned by his only ally, all weakness.
You kind of gotta destroy the TVs. Like, whoa! Okay, hello, you. Gotta scavenge for stuff. God damn it.
It was finished. He was done.
Kinda wanna wait until my health regenerates a bit. There's no actual like time. Ooh, hello. That's killing my frame rate. Oh, shoot. Ah, God, now I gotta do that whole thing again. God damn it. I told you this was tricky. I bloody hate the possessed item. Because, like, even if they're not throwing themselves at you, they can just hurt you just by you standing, like, in the same postcode. Which is kind of irritating. Ow.
The scope of this horror was unmatched. It would have been so much easier to let go.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh. I really wish I had a flare right now. Like a flare for the flare gun. That would be so bloody useful. Unbelievable. The best thing you can do is just focus on getting rid of all the poltergeisted objects. Otherwise, that's going to happen. Have a flare. Oh, balls, 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 balls. And you have to watch out for the occasional taken. One of those things where you can't rush, because rushing leads to mistakes that get you killed, but you can't exactly take your time either. Will you just bugger off and let me do this? come on. Nothing else in here I can grab, is there? Maybe I'm playing too conservatively. Maybe I need to push a bit harder. Oh, okay, that happened. This I do remember. This took me so many attempts the first time I tried this. This bit is just infuriating. Because it's not just the fact it's you against a bunch of poltergeisted items, which are irritatingly designed just in general, with how much damage they do. How much damage they do, even if they're not... Here's the thing, if they just like knocked you back when they weren't actually like flying at you, then it wouldn't be as bad. But because they are so absolutely damaging by just being near you, it's just insane.
So much easier to let go.
Nope. See, that's why you can't rush. Because if you rush, you just get swarmed and your entire health bar goes in just a couple of hits. So you sort of have to play conservatively, but you can't play conservatively because the enemies keep spawning in and there's no end to them. I remember this being so friggin' irritating first time around. Ow. Alright, you bugger off.
Everything he saw was a twisted
Alright, come on. You probably notice it's not necessarily just possessed items that can hurt you. It's things that possessed items have moved can also hit you. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Not doing terribly. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be a couple of takens showing up. Whoa, okay, get rid of you now. There we go. Another one? Really? Now's not exactly the time, you know. I'm doing okay this run. Come on, last one. Get rid of it. Whoa. Come on, I'm so bleeding close. I've only got a couple left. God, that's annoying. Yeah, that's about as hard as I remember it being. No. Was there a third part to this? Oh god, I think there was a third part to this. And again. Whew.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Really, Wade. Really, Wade. Come on. Your delusions.
Why is this happening to me? Lodge. No. No. Hartman. There's no way out. No way out. No way out. I need to get out of here. Get out. No. How do I get out of here?
Oof. End of that part. Yeah. Alright, so we got Corvin now. We can make a start on the next episode, I guess. God, yeah, I'd forgotten. Here's the thing. I remembered that that boss was annoying. I'd forgotten how annoying. I think last time I played that, I was probably playing on easy mode. So, yeah, that was even more annoying than I remember it being. The problem is, you're in a tight, confined space. There's a lot of the poltergeist objects flying around, the possessed items. So it just makes it hard. You're sort of fighting a war of attrition between getting rid of the poltergeist objects, because they can wreck you just by being on the floor next to where you are. If they just land where you're standing, they can give you 2 hits before you even get a chance to recover. It's one of those things that's not balanced quite so well under certain circumstances. Like, if you're out in the open and it can bounce off somewhere, it's fine. But when you're in a tight and close space, not so good. But
Previously on Alan Wake.
Let's get going on the last part.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean. After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
The dark place playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
And you're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
The writer.
There you go, Alan. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake.
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head.
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine.
Okay, we can at
I could
least make
feel
a
the
start.
pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Can I extend it? No, but we can turn it. Maybe I have to take it all around the other way. Nope, that's not doing it either. That worked. Good job, really. Okay. Alright.
I had to accept it. If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
Let's get this damn flashlight. Hey, at least they're nice enough to give you the big one right off the bat. I mean, that is legitimately quite nice of them. I guess not every surprise is a nice surprise, huh? Come on, jump over the... Jump. Jump over the thing. Thank you. Honestly.
After finishing Departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were one the same.
That'll do it. Amazing. We get the shotgun and we don't get a normal gun. Now we gotta remember which way to go. I guess that's the correct way if Barry's there. So that being the case, let's go exploring over here. See what we can find. Ooh. Night Springs.
Hey, nice job, Al. So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
So, we'll find Zane, theoretically, and hope. I mean, obviously the DLC does use a lot of, reused assets, but then it's DLC, so it's not bad. It's when sequels do that.
Fireworks here. Nice.
Wake heard the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Ah.
Oh, hell yeah! Remember this, Al?
Ruining a perfectly good song, honestly.
run!
Alright, any more? Woo! Hello!
Hey, isn't it kind of ironic that you're a writer and you're threatened by your own imagination? It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Jeez! All was surrounded by the enemies and deafened by the noise. Wake was helpless.
Not that helpless. Stop throwing things at me. Who's doing that? Oh. I like how he gives us revolver ammo, doesn't give us a revolver. Which is, you know, a bit bloody pointless if you ask me, but unless we were supposed to pick up a revolver and I missed it.
Now, Al. The big guy busted down the door.
Yeah, oh, no, wait, there was a revolver. Ah, good job I checked for that, really. That would have been a bit embarrassing. Alright. Batteries.
See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Even your memories are complicated. Yeah. So, I guess you're going to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, you know, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
You're not coming?
Nah. That was a clutch. Man, you're moving up in the world, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Zane, you have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
The lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
And of course, appropriate. You know, we started the game running to a lighthouse. We end the game running to a lighthouse. Anyway, couple more minutes. We'll wait until the next checkpoint goes doom. Not sure exactly when that'll be, but I'm sure it'll be sooner rather than later. And we'll platforming is not this game's strong point for obvious reasons.
I was glad to have Zane with me in this place. He knew the terrain, such as it was, but a part of me wondered if he was even human anymore, after so many years in this place.
Cabin. There you go. Well, it's gone. Checkpoint reached. And we've only got a couple of minutes left, so we may as well end it here. Sorry if that last little bit took me so bleeding long to get through. I had memories of how hard that was. So here's what we'll do. in the next session, we'll wrap up, and then I'll probably make a start on American Nightmare and then finish that up the session after that. Because, sort of working out the dates, we wanna... Yeah, that'd be fine. Because that's more or less how many sessions I've got left for Alan Wake. 2 more sessions, because I can polish off this DLC and then American Nightmare, and then I got something else planned that will be starting on. It'll be the Friday, won't it? It'll be Friday the 12th that'll start, although the game comes out a couple of days before that. But that'll be good fun. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye bye.